Hello and good evening if you're joining me. It's lovely to have you here. If you're watching the replay, it's lovely to also have you here. So we've had some really strange things going on in the world this year. It's been really odd, in so much as it's just out of our comfort zones completely. And it's not something that, you know, all of what's going on is not something that we're used to. We're not used to it. It's all very different. And what we can find is that we end up getting so involved in a different type of energy that actually doesn't belong to us, that we lose focus and we lose purpose and we lose our way. And so this little meditation really is about getting in tune with yourself, getting back to centre, and just trying to get yourself back in tune with you and your body, because we are being governed by outside forces at the moment, and it's really important that when we're making decisions and when we're making our own choices, that we're making them from a place of our own truth and from our centre. So if you haven't already, get yourself a pen and a piece of paper, because you might need it. You might want to jot down some stuff as we go through. It's a very simple meditation. It's for relaxation, it's for tuning into your body, into your senses, and really getting that connection back, or even just strengthening the connection with yourself. So on that note, if you do have shoes on, please take them off and put your feet firmly on the floor. And we are going to start, I'm going to take my glasses off, and we are going to start just getting ourselves really into our chair. If you're sitting, I want you to sit with a straight back. I want you to feel relaxed, so I don't want you sort of like this. Just sit, relax, but straighten your back. Roll your shoulders back so you're not slouched. Place your hands on your thighs with your palms facing upwards. And I'm hoping you can hear me okay. I'll just make sure that the volume, that's the ringtone. I'm hoping you can hear me okay. I'll soon find out, because I can put that on. Hold on. Bear with me, I just want to make sure the volume's okay before I start. Oh, hang on. Okay, it seems that it's fine. So, back to where we were. So, literally, feet firmly on the floor, take your shoes off, have your bare feet touching your floor, whether that's your carpet, your wooden floor, whatever it is. This is a really nice one to do outside actually, so that you can really get that connection with nature. So if you want to go and get yourself outside while you do this, by all means do it. Straighten your back, relax your shoulders, palms facing upwards but resting on your lap. And just wiggle your bum. Wiggle that bum so it kind of like finds its space in the chair. Just get it wiggling so it finds that space in the chair. And when you feel comfortable and you feel ready to go, we're just going to start by taking in some really nice deep breaths. And the breaths we take in, we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. And we're going to do a little hold in between, okay? So just follow my voice, give yourself permission to just listen to what I'm saying, give yourself permission to just get involved, give yourself permission to have this time, and to get the best out of this time and to get the most out of this session. And if you have got your mobile phones near you, I suggest you turn them off, put them away, make sure there are no distractions. So on that note, we're going to take a nice big deep breath in for 5, and when we get in, we're going to hold it for 3, and we're going to exhale for 5. And if you can't do 5, you can only do 4, or you can only do 3. It's absolutely fine. Just deep breathing is the intention here. Deep breath in through the nose. And out. This time when you breathe in deeply, I want you to breathe in as if you're pulling the air all the way down to your belly button. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. And once again, deep breath in through the nose and breathe it in all the way down to the belly button. Or as far down to that belly button as you can reach. Deep breath in. And release. And again in. And as we go about our daily practices, just our everyday life, we are very much in our energy of our brain. And we are very much in our masculine energy, where we need to just get things done and move forward. My world, I'm very focused on outcomes. But we also have that feminine energy, and the feminine energy is that connection that we have to nurturing and just to the softer side of who we are. And with everything going on in the world right now, we are building barriers from this masculine side because we are on brain overload, information overload, and we're losing that connection with our femininity. And this goes for both men and women. We both have a female side and we both have a feminine side, and the trick is to find the balance between the two. And to do that, we need to connect back in our brain with our actual body. Because our brain is such a wonderful thing, and it does communicate with us through our emotions. And it tells us when there's something wrong, and we will feel that. We will be happy or sad, we will be angry or frustrated. And all of those feelings sit in our energy sphere, and they sit in our body. And when we don't take the time to nurture ourselves and to connect in with what's going on in our body, we suppress feelings and emotions, and those feelings and emotions start to store, and they'll store in any place in the body that's related to that emotion. So we're going to now start connecting in very slowly, and we're going to ask our brain to give us permission to connect as we scan through the body, finding the stagnant energy, any pain, any tension that we may be holding that we need to release. So let's take a few deep breaths in to get us into a deeper relaxation state. And what if just for now we take our attention just to where we are right now. Whatever room you're in right now, wherever you're sitting, have the awareness of that room. Have the awareness of the environment that you're in. And just acknowledge that. Acknowledge where you are. And then bring your attention back to you. And just keep your breathing at its natural rhythm and just allow it to breathe and support your body and support your lungs and support your whole being. Just allow your body to function. And if you find that your breath is shallow or feels shallow, or that you're holding your breath, if you find that that's the case, then you need to just take your attention to your breath and just help yourself by breathing in that little bit deeper and breathing that little bit more often. And as you take a deep breath in right now, I want you to focus on your head, on your face, on the back of your head and your neck. Give the brain permission to actually feel those parts of your body. And I want you just to now just drop open your jaw quite gently, just a little bit. And just let all the tension go. And don't forget to breathe. And let all that tension flow away from your neck. And just drop your head to the right. And as you do, if you feel any tension, just let that flow. Let it flow away. And as your head is to the right, I want you to take your left hand and I want you to just literally drop it to the side of you. Giving your neck a nice, just gentle stretch. Bring your hand back to your lap Put your head back to centre and drop your head to the left hand side. Just gently concentrating on any area that may be stiff, where your tension may be, and then just drop that right arm down to the side, giving yourself a small, gentle stretch, and then bring the hand back to the lap. Taking a few nice deep breaths here. We're going to continue to scan the body. And just ask the brain if it's going into activity, thinking about your dinner, tomorrow's day at work, whatever it may be. Just ask the brain just to leave those thoughts to one side, just for now, and that you'll come back to them later. And just ask it to concentrate on the task ahead. And this will be your consciousness you're talking to right now. As you breathe in, I want you to scan your chest and the back, the higher back, around your shoulders, down to your arms, wiggle your fingers. And if you feel any tension there, just ask it to be released. And if there's nothing there, that's also fine. Just keep breathing. The important thing is you make the connection. You make the connection with your body. And if you don't find tension, it's fine. But you've made the connection. And as you take another deep breath in, I want you to scan your core and your glutes and your pelvic area. And as you're breathing in, if you find anything, I want you to breathe the tension out. Don't forget to breathe. It's so important that you breathe. Take the attention now to your thighs and your knees. And your kneecaps. And your calves. And your feet. The soles of your feet, the top of your feet, the heels, the toes. Wiggle the toes. And as you scan on your in-breath, if you find tension, give yourself permission to release it on the out-breath. Deep breath in. And release. Deep breath in. And release. Now I want you to take both hands and I want you to place them just on your around your belly button area. Relax your shoulders. Keep breathing. Here sits your solar plexus. And here is your connection to your intuition. Here is your connection to your power. I want you to take some deep breaths in. Now when you take your deep breaths in, I want you to imagine that there is an orange ball sitting just inside where your belly button is. And this orange ball is bright orange. And this orange ball holds your power. Now, your orange ball may be quite small right now. And if it's small, I need you to picture it in your mind, and I need you to connect with that whilst holding the area with both of your hands. And take a few deep breaths in all the way down to that orange ball. All the way down to that orange ball. And I want you to visualise that that breath you're taking in is your life force. Well, it is your life force, because without our breath we are nothing. And I want you to breathe that life force right into that ball, and on the exhale, I want you to pump that ball up slowly. As if you're pumping a tyre. Inhale the life force. Pump that orange ball, because that's your power source. That's your power source. You've heard of gut instinct, right? Well, this is where your gut instinct sits. When something doesn't feel right, your gut instinct comes into play. And it sits right here. And this is your power. It's your sixth sense. It's your intuition within your body realm. And just keep breathing and blow that ball as big as you want it to be, as big as you can handle, as small as you can handle, but just feel and visualise that ball. And that ball is also full of warmth. And I want you to feel the warmth on your hands as that orange ball just fills your solar plexus area. And keep breathing. And now in the middle of the ball there's a white light, and I want you to push that white light now in a straight line down through the pelvis, down to the coccyx. And then shoot that right the way down into the ground, as far down as you can go. And then bring that white light back up, slowly and gently, back through the coccyx, through the pelvic area, back into your solar plexus, into that orange ball. And you're now going to take that white light up through the heart chakra, through the throat chakra, through the third eye chakra and the crown. And gently, 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 bright, bright white light, shoot that up to the sky as far as you can imagine it to go. And then bring that back down slowly and gently, back all the way through the crown, third eye, throat, heart, and back into the solar plexus chakra. And just leave it there for the moment while you take in some deep breaths of your power and your intuition and your gut instinct. And any time an outside influence makes you feel unstable within yourself, you feel tense in your body, just know that you can go back to your solar plexus, your power, and you can meditate. You can just sit still with it and it will tell you what you need to do. You will hear the messages from this space. And while we continue on this journey of this meditation, if you do get any messages come through, write it on that piece of paper so you don't forget, or just make a mental note if you prefer. And I want you to take your right hand now and put your right hand on your heart chakra, which is just in between your breasts. And leave your left hand sitting nice and comfy on that solar plexus. And that white light I spoke about, I now want you to connect the heart chakra with the solar plexus chakra. So from the solar plexus up to the heart. And just like a string, a bright white light, just connect that in. And just keep breathing. Now let that white light just start to fill up your heart chakra. Slowly and gently let it fill that heart chakra. Getting brighter and brighter and brighter. More bright. Even brighter than you can imagine. Let it shine even brighter. 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 Now connect that solar plexus with that heart chakra and get that solar plexus shining brighter and the heart chakra shining brighter, and they're shining bright together now. Brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And they're totally connected. Releasing any judgment, any fear, any bias, any blame. From that heart chakra, release it out, let it go, let it go. As you breathe in, if you feel any of those things, as you breathe out, let it go. Breathe in joy. Breathe out fear. Breathe in love. Breathe out anger. Breathe in compassion. Exhale frustration. And take your breath back to its natural place. And just feel your heart beating. Should be nice and relaxed and just beating gently. That is your life force. How beautiful is that, to feel your own life force? And anytime you feel unstable, do this exercise to get yourself back in tune with your body. You've taken away all the noise of the outside world and you're just here. You and your breath. You and your power. What do you believe? What truly are your values? Taking away all outside influences, any programming that you've ever received, ask the brain right now to give you that message. What is your purpose? And just take a few minutes now just to ask whatever question you want to ask, so that you can get back in tune with who you are. Put both hands back on your lap, palms up, relax. Take some nice deep breaths in. And ask the questions you need the answers to right now. What is your purpose? What are my values? What are your values? And what do you truly believe? And don't forget to breathe. Breathing is the most important thing you can do. Okay. Just get that breath now, just relaxing the breath. I want you to slowly, slowly, slowly start to come back to me. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And when you've opened your eyes, I want you to shake yourself about. Shake that energy. Shake your legs. Wow. Now that's the kind of exercise that you can do on a regular basis, and it doesn't have to take that long. Once you get really in tune with your body, you can find shortcuts that can really just bring you into your intuition and into your heart space really quickly. And then what you do is you start to make choices for you. You start to make choices from your heart, and you start to use your inner power, your inner intuition, your intuition, you know, your connection to self. And that's when you start to make true choices. And when you do that, you take the noise away. You take the noise away, because that noise is deafening and it can really, really put you off kilter. So look guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did go through that process with me, thank you so much for joining. And if you've watched the replay, thank you for watching the replay. If you want to DM me, if you've got any comments that you want to make, please by all means DM me. I'll be happy to answer any questions. And yeah, you take care, okay? Thanks for watching. I love you. Bye bye.